terminal number is DVPTS1 and this terminal number is DVPTS, I think 1, it's a 0, right? And this terminal number DVPTS1 and this is DVPTS2. So like this, it will provide the sequence numbers, guys. Yes, right? Clear? To know the terminal number, we are going to execute TTY command. TTY is a command to know the terminal number. It will print the terminal number. Got it? So in which terminal you're working, you need to know. So you can execute the TTY command. It will print the number of the particular terminal. Clear? Yes, no? Good. So TTY is a command. Who am I? So who am I is a command. It will print the username. So with which user we log in into our operating system, it will show the username. Then if you log in as a student, it will show you student. Right? Who space yam space I. It will show you the terminal number along with the time, by what time we log in, with the help of that particular user account in this terminal, right? So username, terminal, and then time and date, both it will show you. Clear, guys? I hope you got it. So I hope you're clear about basic commands. So do you have any doubts, any questions? So do you have any doubts, any questions? Yes, guys. No, yes, no. Right. So now we'll see how to create the files. Okay, good. So how to create the files, we'll see now. Okay, guys, many people, I hope you know very well about cat command, right? So what is the use of cat command? So display. Display means it will print the content of the file, right? So usually printing the file. Then apart from that, so many people, they are going to give the answer to create the files also. That's it, no? So most of the people, they're giving the answer to create the files, cat command, right? Yes, guys, we can able to create the files with the help of cat command. But the main purpose of the cat command is to concatenate the files. So if the interview, he asks the question to you, what is the use of cat command, in the sense, what type of answer we need to provide? To concatenate the file. Cat full form is a concatenation. I'm not saying, system it is saying, right? So let's see, I will show you. See. So what is the use of cat command? Concatenate the files and print, excuse me, guys, print on the standard output. Print on the standard output, right? Clear, guys? Yes, no? So the main purpose of the cat command is to concatenate the file. What is mean by concatenation? Yes. What is a concatenation? Concatenation means? In a general terminology, you can say we are merging one or more files data into the another file. That is called concatenation, right? Let's see here. Let's see guys here. So assume this is a file 1, right? So this is a file 1 guys. The file 1 having the content called hello, right? So we have the one more file called file 2. So we'll have the one more file called file 2, right? The file 2 having the content called hi. How many files will have? 2 files, right? So now we are concatenating those both the files data into the another file called file 3. This is a file 3. This is a file 3. And then we are concatenating this. Right? So we are merging those both the files data into the another file called file 3. Hello and then hi, both we are concatenating into the file 3 guys. Simple. So this is called concatenation, right? Okay. Apart from concatenation, if you want, you can create the file. If you want, you can append the file content. If you want, you can print the file content, but you are unable to edit the file content. Remember, you are unable to edit the file content. So what will have the content inside the file, previous content, you are unable to modify. You are unable to modify, right guys? Clear? So now how to create the file? Let's see here. So how to create the file? So let's see guys here, please concentrate. According to this diagram, I'm trying to creating the files now, okay? So I need to create file 1 guys, okay? I need to create file 1. So it's a very simple to create cat greater than file 1 to create a file, right? So then hit enter. Then what we need to give the content inside the file. According to your requirement, you can type anything. So I'm providing hello as a content, then hit enter. Control plus D to save. Clear guys? To save the file. Control D is an option to save the file. Clear? Cat space greater than file name, then hit enter, then provide the content of the file, then hit enter, Control D to save the file. The file 1, it got created successfully now, right? Okay. Now my intention is I need to add some content, like few content into the existing file. So we'll have the file 1. I'm adding how as a content again inside the existing file. Clear guys? I'm adding one more word called how, right? So now how, this is called appending guys. So if you try to adding few content into the existing file, that to end of the line, so we need to call that is append. The terminology we need to call append. So appending means we are adding some content into the existing file. We are unable to edit the file content. We are unable to modify the hello. Remember, with the help of cat command, but we can able to append the content of the file, right? So now how to append? Cat double greater than existing file name. So to append the file, right guys? To append the file, right? Next, then I'm trying to providing here how. So it's a very simple guys, okay? So how, then hit enter, ctrl, how to save the file content. How to save? ctrl plus D, Control D to save the file. Right? I hope you're clear. So how to create the file? how we need to append the file, how we need to print the content of the file. So what will have the content inside the file, I need to know, right? So we doesn't have the graphical mode as Zoom does. If we having the graphical mode, you can double click on top of the file, then the file it will open, we can able to check the content. But if you doesn't have the graphical mode, how we need to print the file content? Very good, Vaibhav. So here, cat less than, right, file1 to print the file. So then it will show you hello, then how. Clear? Or if you want, you can give cat file1. Both are same. Clear? So less than also you can use, and greater than also, without less than also you can. So both it will print the content of the file. Right, guys? Cat file name. No need to provide any less than symbol here. Just you can give cat file name. That is enough. So it will print the content of the file. I hope you're clear. So I hope you're clear how to create the file, how to append the file, how we need to print the file content. Now you need to give the answer. How we need to create the file2 now. Again, I'm trying to creating the one more file called file2. So how we need to create? Yes, guys. Cat greater than file2, right? That's it now. Good. So cat greater than file2. Then inside the file2, I'm writing hi. So ctrl plus D to save the content of the file. Right. So guys, how many files will have, so inside the one directory, how we need to know? So here we'll have the command called ls. You can use ls-l. So it will provide the long list along with the properties, right? So how many files we'll have as of now? File1 and then file2, 2 files now. So we created 2 files, file1 and file2, right? Now we are concatenating those both the files into the another file. So both the file content into the another file. So how to concatenate? So cat space file1 and then file2 greater than file3. File1's data and file2's data we are concatenating into the file3. Now if you check the list, automatically one more file it got created in the name of file3. Now how many files will have? File1, then file2 and then file3. 3 files will have. So how to print the file3 content? Which command we need to use to print the file3? Cat file3, then you'll have hello, then how, then hi. Both the file content we can able to find out from the file3. Hello, how it belongs to file1, hi it belongs to file2. Both the file content we are going to concatenate into the file3. I hope you're clear. Yes, no. So can we do practically? Right. So please concentrate. Guys, I am teaching very slowly. So please, if you are unable to understand, so you can ask me, it's not a problem. So aisa kuch bhi nahi hai, right? Okay. So I'll do one thing. For better understanding purpose, I switch to the student user. I'm going to switch the directory on top of the desktop. I'll create all the files and directories on top of the desktop. Easily you can to understand, right? So at present, where are you? We are in home student, right? CD desktop, then let's check. We are on top of the desktop now. If I'm trying to creating any files, any directories, whatever it may be, what you're doing the action now, all the actions, it will be happening on top of the desktop. That means files and directories. So if you try to creating the files it will be creating by default on top of the desktop because we switched to the desktop now, right? Right. Let's see here how to create the files. Yes, guys. Cat. Yes. Cat greater than file1. Then I'm writing hello, then control D to save the file. Guys, it's not like this. You need to create the file1. You need to write hello inside the file1. You can give any name. You can write any content. Your friend's name, if you want, you can give. Your family members' names, if you want, you can give. Anything you can give. Just we are considering this is a one file. Inside the file, we are providing some content. That's it. Okay. See, guys, on top of the desktop file1, it got created, right? So if you're having the graphical user interface, it's a very easy to open the file. If you double click on top of the file, so it will open and then we can able to see. That's it. Now, if assume those we doesn't have the graphical user interface, only we'll have the terminal. Right. How to check the content of the file? Cat less than file1. Inside the file1, we'll have the hello. Right. So now I need to append some content inside the file1. Cat double greater than file1. Then I'm trying to adding how inside the file1, control D to save the file. So let's check the content. Cat space file1, then hello, how both will have. I hope you're clear, guys. So how to create the file, how to append the file, how to print the file content. So again, I'm trying to creating the one more file called file2. Inside the file2, I'm writing hi, then control D to save the file. Let's check the list. We'll have two files on top of the desktop. Right. See. File1 and file2 will have on top of the desktop, right? So now let's check the content of the file1. File1 having hello, hello, and then how, and then file2 having hi, right? So hi. Now I'm going to concatenate those both the file content into another file called file3. So cat file1, then file2 greater than file3. Then let's check the list. Automatically the file3 will be created. Okay, on top of the desktop, and then so let's check the content of the file3. See here, hello, how, and then hi. Hello, how it belongs to file1, and then hi it belongs to file2. So I hope you're clear how to concatenate the files. Yes, I'll teach you one by one. Okay, right? Clear, guys? Yes, no, right. So what is the use of touch command, guys? I didn't get you. Creating the empty files. Yes, 90% people, they will give this answer. It's okay, but it's not exact answer, guys. So with the help of touch command, remember to change the timestamp of the file. I'm not saying this information. We are getting the information from our operating system itself only. Touch is a command. The touch command purpose to change the timestamp of the file. If you want, you can create the multiple 0-byte files also. If the interview, he asks the question to you, so what is the use of touch command in the sense? 90% people, they are going to give the answer to create the empty files. Multiple 0-byte files, right? So yes, it's okay. We can able to create the multiple 0-byte files. It's not a big deal. The main purpose of the touch command to change the timestamp of the file. To change timestamp of the file. How to know the timestamp, guys? ls-l command you should use to know the timestamp, right? To change the file timestamp. Got it, guys? With the help of touch command, so we are going to change the file timestamp. Okay, clear, guys? Yes, no, right? So let's see. I will show you a few syntaxes. First of all, we'll do how to create the multiple 0-byte files, and later onwards we are going to change the file timestamp, right? So touch is a command. So for example, I'm trying to creating F1, F2, F3, and then F4. I think you are my old student, right? No? Good. So usually I'm going to use only those examples. So F1, F2, F3, F4. So it's not like this. You can give any names. Okay. So F1, F2, F3, F4 empty files it will create. Okay. And then, so we'll have one regular expression also. If you want, you can use the regular expression to reduce your work. Instead of typing F1, F2, F3, F4. So for example, I'm trying to creating K, open the brackets, 1 dot dot 4, close the brackets. This is called one regular expression, right? So with the help of this regular expression, you are going to create the multiple files at a time from K1 to K4, K1 to K20, K1 to K100. K1, K2, K3, K4 files, it will be created automatically. So let's see, I will show you practically. So touch F1, F2, F3, and F4. So let's see here, F1, F2, F3, F4 files, it got created. Let's check the list. So those all 0-byte files, guys. We doesn't have any content inside the file. So 0. 0 means it's a size. It's a 0-byte. So now touch K, for open the floor brackets and dot dot close the floor brackets. So K1 to K4. Those also 0-byte files only, right? So K1, K2, K3, K4. Clear? So now how to change the timestamp of the file? Not only files, guys. If you want, you can change the timestamp for directory also with the help of touch command. Clear? So timestamp means creation date and time. So we can change according to our requirement, right? So let's see. So now my intention is I need to change the timestamp for file 1, right? So syntax. So touch -d is option, right? Year, month, date. Year, month, date, hours, minutes, and seconds. And finally, we should provide the file name. Clear, guys? So touch -d. Guys, can we able to change the timestamp with the help of student user? No. Why no? Vinesh, Vinit. Why no? Simple, guys. So you are all normal user. You will have the books along with you. The book belongs to you. So you can able to make the changes. No? You are a owner of the book. So now I have created those files with the help of student user. The student is a owner of that particular file. He has the full access, right? He can able to change. It's not like this. We need to change the timestamp with the help of root user. We can able to change the timestamp with the help of root user also. But who's a owner, he can able to change his own file timestamp. It's possible. आपके जो books और आपके जो laptops जो है आप ही use करेंगे ना. So you will have the rights to utilize the books and your laptops, right? Always you are a owner of your laptop. You can able to make the changes, right? Let's see here. So who's the owner of those all the files? Student only, na? Right? Student, he have the access to change the timestamp for a particular file because he's the owner. So touch is the command. So touch is a command. -d is option. Then year, you can give anything, guys. It's not a problem according to your requirement. Okay. कौन सा भी दे दो. Right? Date, time, and finally file name, file 1. Then check the list. See, guys, the date and time it got changed. Clear? I hope you got it. So if you want, you can give the feature time, feature date also. It's not a problem. -d means date. -d means, let's see here. Touch date. Okay. Yeah. So like this, you can change the timestamp of the file. Clear, guys? So I hope you're clear how we need to change the timestamp of the file, right? So I hope you know very well how to create the files with the help of touch command, with the help of cat command, right? Now we'll see how to create the directories, folders. In Windows, we are going to call folder. So coming to Linux, we need to call directories, right? Okay. So mkdir is a command to create the directories. Very good. So mkdir full form, making directories. Okay. mkdir. Same syntax. What we use for touch command, the same syntax you can use for. So for example, dir1, dir2, and dir4, right? Then mkdir d open the brackets and dot 4. Regular expression also you can use. D1 to D4 directories it will be created. Okay. So I hope you got it, guys. Good. So I think because of Republic Day, so we miss like 10 to 20 people in online, right? We'll have the only 90 people today. So usually we should have 120 people, right? Okay. So I think you're all celebrating Republic Day today. Okay. Anyway, happy Republic Day, guys. Right? Yeah. So ऑलरेडी आप लोगों को मैं इसके पहले ही बोल दिया था, ऑनलाइन के लोगों को नहीं बोला इसीलिए बोल रहा हूँ, राइट? ओके, राइट. A few late comers you'll had, I don't know. So how many people you came lately? Okay. Yeah, thank you, guys. Right. Okay. So MK, same to you. Same to you. Thank you. Okay, right. So let's see here how to create the directories. We'll see now. Okay, with the help of mkdir command. mkdir, then dir1, so dir2, and then dir3, and then dir4. Right. I hope you got it. So dir1, dir2, dir3, dir4. Okay. So list, guys, at present. So don't bother about the like how to identify the directories and files. I'll give you small code now. So with the help of that code, just remember, I will teach you tomorrow how we need to find out the actual file with the help of a few symbols. Tomorrow or day after tomorrow, I will teach you. At present, remember, blue colors are directories and black colors are files. That's it. उससे ज़्यादा कुछ याद रखने की जरूरी नहीं है अभी at present, right? So blue colors are directories, that means folders. Black colors are files. Actually, it's not a right way to identify the files and folder. So I will teach you tomorrow or day after tomorrow how we need to identify the files and folder exactly. So with the help of your symbols. So don't bother about that now. Okay. So now, so remember the blue colors are files and black colors are directories, right? Sorry. Blue colors are directories and black colors are files. Clear? Okay. So if you want, you can create the directories like this also, mkdir, d open the flower brackets and dot 4 and close the flower brackets. So let's see here. So d1, d2, d3, d4. Using the regular expression, if you want, you can create the directories. It's not a problem. So what type of syntaxes we use for touch command, the same syntax you can use for mkdir also. But my intention is I need to create the directory inside the directory. That means parent and child directories I should create, right? So like this. So for example, so this is one directory, guys. Assume this the directory name L1. Inside the L1, we are creating L2. Inside the L2, we are creating L3. So inside the L3, L4. So like this, we should create the parent and child directories. Clear? How? So mk dir -p is option. P means parent. So L1 /. That means we are creating the L1 directory on top of the desktop inside the L1, that means forward slash, I'm creating L2. Inside the L2, L3, inside the L3, L4. So like this you can create L1 having L2, L2 having L3, L3 having L4. Clear? Right. MKDIR -P is a mandatory. Without -P, you are unable to create, right? -P is a mandatory. L1 having L2, L2 having L3, L3 having L4. So if you check the list, it will show you only L1 guys, because inside the L1 will have the directories, right? So if you're having the graphical mode, it's a very easy to open the folder. If you double click on top of the L1 directory, so we'll have the L2, right? So inside the L2 we'll have L3, inside the L3 we'll have L4. L4 doesn't have anything, right? So okay, if you're having the graphical user interface, it's not a big deal. We know very well how to open the folders. And if you're having the CL mode, then how we need to know the content of the directory? R, recursively. R means recursively. LS hyphen capital R. R means recursively. L1 having L2, L1 L2 having L3, L1 L2 L3 having L4. So L1 L2 L3, L4 doesn't have anything. Or otherwise, if you want, you can execute tree command also. But by default, tree command we doesn't have into our RHEL 7.0 operating system. So this tree command by default will have 8.0. We can able to execute. So here we need to install the tree command. So don't bother about the installation at present. So for demonstration purpose, I'm installing the tree command now. So don't bother about the installation. I will teach you later while we are discussing about package management at the time. Okay, clear? No need to install. Just for demonstration purpose structure. So with the help of tree command, what type of output we'll get. So I need to show you, because of that reason I'm installing. So don't bother about the installation now. Okay. So because it's not a right time to discuss how to install the packages, right? Okay. Don't worry. So we'll have the session. So we are going to discuss how to install the packages and those all stuff, right? So I have installed. So tree, now it will work. So L1 having L2, L2 having L3, and then L3 having L4. It will provide you one tree structure. So let's see here. So tree, got it. These many directories, these many files will have it under / root directory, right? Clear? All the operating system related data, personal data, official data, everything will have under / itself only. You'll have the number of the directories, right? Okay, good. So I hope you're clear, guys, how we need to. Okay, so let's see here. Now I'm trying to creating one directory tree structure like this. So let's see, guys, here. NIT is a one directory. NIT is a one directory. Don't ask me what is NIT. Okay, you know very well our institution name, Narration Information Technology, right? And few people they are asking, because of that reason I'm saying. Okay, so a few people's like in previous classes, like so what is NIT, sir? So they are thinking this is one command. So it's a one name, guys. That's it. If you want, you can give your own name also. It's not a problem. Okay. So now, sir, shell script will be teach. Yes, we'll discuss about shell scripting. Ravi Kumar, not now. So it will take some time. Okay. So let's see, guys, here. NIT having one directory called Linux, right? Clear? Linux. Linux having one more directory called RHCSA, right? RHCSA. And RSCE also it having. Linux directory, how many directories will have? two directories will have, right? RSC. Right. And inside the NIT, we'll have the one more directory called Windows. Windows. So Windows. So Windows having two more directories again. Right? Example, MCSA and then MCSA. So MCSA. Right. So again, we are creating one more directory called Oracle. You can give any name, guys. So Oracle having two more directories. SQL and then PLSQL. SQL and PLSQL, right? PLSQL. Clear, guys? Can we able to create like this tree structure, directories tree structure with the help of one command? It's possible. You know very well, you can. You know regular expressions. So using the regular expression, we can able to create this tree structure. It's not a big deal, right? So let's see how we need to create. Guys, I hope you're clear, right? Yes, no. So if you're having any doubts, any questions, please. So don't ask me about videos and materials and those all stuff, right? MKDIR -P is option. It's a mandatory, right? And then we are trying to creating the directory called NIT. Inside the NIT /. Guys, please concentrate. So I will give some time to you people so you can make a note, right? So because it's a bit lengthy command, because of that reason, please concentrate here, okay? So don't write anything. So after completing this session, I will provide some time to you people so you can make a note, right? So NIT /, right? So / means that means we are creating one directory called NIT. Inside the NIT directory, I'm creating one directory called Linux. I need to create Windows also. I need to create Oracle also, right? Again, this child directories having the sub child directories, grandchild directories, right? So open the, what happened? So open the expression for that means flower brackets, right? Inside the flower brackets, I'm providing Linux, right, guys? Inside the Linux, okay, RHCSA, comma, RHCE, close the flower brackets. Got it, guys? That means now this part it got completed under NIT, comma, then Windows, then / open the flower brackets, MCSA, comma, MCSA, comma, Oracle / open the brackets, SQL, comma, PLSQL. And finally, we need to close this expression, right? So here you should provide one more flower bracket. I hope you got it, guys. It's very simple. Using the regular expression, we can able to create the multiple directories according to our requirement in one tree structure. Okay, right. So now let's see here. Practically, we'll do. MKDIR, right? -P is a mandatory. Remember, Without providing the -p, you are unable to create the parent and child directories, right? NIT is a directory. Inside the NIT, then Linux, inside the Linux, RSCSA, comma, RHCE. So RHCSA, comma, RHCE, then Windows, MCSA, comma, MCSE, then Oracle, SQL, comma, PLSQL. That's it. And if you check the list, we'll have the NIT directory. So generally, if you're having the graphical mode, you know very well. So if you double click on top of the NIT directory, you will have the 3 directories, Linux, Oracle, and Windows. If you open the Linux, you will have the 2 directories, RSCS and RSC. So if you open the Oracle, you'll have the 2 directories, SQL and PLSQL. Then Windows having MCS and MCSA. Right. So clear? So if you open the RSCSA, it doesn't have anything, right? Empty directory. Now how we need to check from CLI mode? So NIT having 3 directories, Linux, Oracle, Windows. Linux having 2 directories, Oracle having 2 directories, and then Windows having 2 directories. So you can use tree command also. Tree NIT, then hit enter. See? Clear? I hope you got it, guys. Yes, no? Good. So what is the time now? 7:13. Okay, no issues. Who have the AWS and DevOps class? Raise your hands. Ping me in short box 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6. Here, 50% people you have the class, right? 1, 2, 9. And what about remaining papers? Okay. You have data science class, good. So from 7:30 onwards. Sorry, no class for me. Okay. Okay, no issues, Sir Ravi Kumar. Right. Okay. So we need to discuss few commands, CD command, copy command, those all stuff. I'll do one thing. I'll continue from tomorrow onwards, right? So if you having any doubts, any questions for 5 to 10 minutes, you can ask me, then I will explain you. And then give me 1 minute time to me. I will share the one link to you people so you can download the image file from that link. Okay, online, right? I will share one link, guys. In that link itself only, I'm going to upload everything. Google Drive link. Okay. So where मेरे को बार मत पूछो, right? Yes, if you're having some problems, you need to download total image file, not IS boot image. You need to download, you should have the size more than 4 GB. That type of file you should download. Zoya, sir, please share today commands. Definitely, I'm going to share.